As anything else in Syria, the famous and ancient Damask Rose was affected by the darkness that has befallen Syria over the last 6 years. But as life and light is stronger than death and darkness, this rose started healing again at the foothills of the Qalamoun region in Syria. At a certain point in the first 2 years of the crisis, the pink double flower missed those who used to take care of it, as the fields of the roses in north of Damascus became a sort of military zones for the army to hunt down rebels in nearby towns. But after the area was secured by the army, the farmers returned to revive the rose, whose history goes back to the time when the Romans brought the rose to England from this region. Considered an important type of old rose, damask is a two-meat deciduous shrub, which is cultivated every year in January and February, with the harvest in May and June. Its stems are armed with curved prickles and stiff bristles. The farmers say the rose, which is renowned for its special fragrance and heady scented oil, is recovering in its birthplace after suffering from the scars of the prolonged Syrian war. The bitter family has long been largely in charge of cultivating and harvesting the rose and extracting its water and oil in their makeshift factory in their home in the town. Million Bitter, one of the farmers in charge of the cultivation and harvest of the rose, told Xinhua that, ahead of the crisis, the Damask Rose was cultivated in farmlands estimated at nearly 4,000 acres, but as a result of the crisis, the farmland used for planting the rose shrank between 2,000 and 2,500 acres.
الورد بنقطفها صباحا ناخذها للمعمل في منه بنشتغله بمربى في منه المادة الأساسية ماء الورد طبعا ماء الورد بنستخلص منه كذا شغلة والأهم زيت الورد ونحن في عنا محاولات حسيسة لننشر زراعتها بكافة القطر العربي السوري وخاصة بالمناطق اللي بتجود فيها مثل قرية المراح ليصير في كميات مليحة عنا لاستخراج الزيت. طبعا زيت الورد مطلوبة عالميا ولا يوجد عناء بتسويقها. طبعا من ماء الورد بنسوي شراب الورد، من ماء الورد صرنا نسوي مواد تجميل كريمات تجميلية عديدة لوشنات مرطبات كريمات تجميلية.
Beer said 2012 and 2013 were the worst years, but this year is better, he said.